So how's it hanging, folks? And today, well, let me take a step back, shall we? Welcome back to the Game Boy Movie Fanatic 0129 channel. I am your host, Jared Graham, and as I was saying, we will be talking about podcasts. Of course, during the pandemic, I really have enjoyed quite a number of podcasts that I would like to talk about with you guys today. And the first one is Tales by Cole, which is true crime, and I love true crime a lot. And Tales by Cole cover a lot of different topics, like serial killers, cults, and disappearance, and there's all kinds of things. Yeah, but I should definitely warn you guys, viewer discretion is definitely advised, because the stories he tell are very graphic, and very, graphic in detail, and gruesome. And I just have to say this, because you need to be of a certain age to listen to it, because it's pretty rough. I enjoy it because I'm a true crime buff, and who knows, you guys might enjoy it too. And the next podcast I would like to talk about is something scary, which of course I love horror. This as much as I love true crime, and something scary is quite amazing. Like all these stories that they tell from urban legends to mysteries to everything. It's really amazing and really well done. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my imagination be running wild when I be listening to these stories. Like, it'd be scary. Like, especially being in the house by myself, you start, thinking you seeing things out the corner of your eyes, but you're not seeing anything. And yeah, I get that feeling quite a lot when I listen to something scary, but I still enjoy listening to it, even though I be by myself and be creeping myself out. But it's really a very entertaining podcast, and the stories are very enthralling and very entertaining and very, scary. It's in the title, something scary. But yeah, if you like being scared and you like horror, definitely check out something scary. And while we on the subject of horror, let's talk about the Moonlit Road, which also is in the same vein as something scary. But it has an old southern charm to it, Yeah, and yep, also scary stories. If you haven't noticed, I like scary stories, even though I stay it beforehand, they freak me out a lot. So yeah, again, I definitely recommend something scary. I also recommend Moonlit Road. If you're in the mood for those kind of podcasts, definitely give them a listen. And the other podcast that I would like to cover is the Wolverine. It's a scripted podcast, and wow, I mean, it really is. It's a podcast, but this time when visually, I'm visualizing a movie that playing out. Even though it's a podcast, even though it's scripted, it really feels like a movie. It feels like an extension of Logan. It's well done. With your Armitage as Logan, I mean, he's no Hugh Jackman, but he do a fantastic job as the character of Logan in this scripted podcast. The first season has to do with a cult. Yeah, a cult in a superhero podcast, and what is basically, it's a superhero movie without visuals, but it has cults and some of everything in it that really would not flow well in the realms of a movie. So I'm glad they made a podcast, and the podcast is very well done. And also season 2, like I have a hard time deciding which season is better, season 1 or season 2. Hopefully you can make that decision, because if you have Stitcher or Spotify, you could probably look up the podcast on there, and give it a good listen, and maybe comment down below and tell me what you think about it. So yeah, that in a nutshell is the podcast I've been listening to. I've been listening to quite a lot, quite many, and I might, who knows, do another video talking about the other podcasts that I've been listening to, if you want me to. But that's to wrap up this video. I'm doing a YouTube video. I'm doing a YouTube video. Yeah, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to edit that out for. Who knows? I might leave that in. This might have to. It's authentic. So yeah, but yeah, that'll wrap up the video. Hopefully, and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new around these parts, here's my little sayings to you. Have a nice rest of your day.